A while back, Snappiness posted a video where he goes through his collection of Pentax-K lenses. I thought I would make one too, so here it is. I have many lenses and several of those are Pentax-K mounts. My collection leans wide, or at least my most used lenses do. Ordered from widest to longest, here they are. This is the 1770 f4 zoom. This zoom replaced the 1645-4, which I had originally gotten with the Ace D and used for years. It's a nice zoom, although I have to say I enjoy the 1645 more in terms of handling in the street. Mine has a big scratch in the front element, which I'm not sure how it happened, but I believe my dog caused in some way. The DA limited 21mm 3.2. This was my main prime on DSLRs and it has its own video actually, so check that out. I used it a lot, all the way from the K10D to the K3 and the KP. The K24 3.5. I got this one on eBay many years ago for only $50. It quickly became a go-to lens on the MX when I needed a wide angle. And then I used it a bit on DSLRs because it becomes a 35mm on APS-C. The M2435 f3.5 zoom lens. I bought this lens recently enough in the last year or two, and I haven't had a chance to use it too much. Another lens that I bought because it seemed really cool and I should try a little bit. Two 28s, the M28 2.8 and the 3.5. The 3.5 was my 28mm for manual focus film cameras. I let my original copy go years ago, and then recently I bought a second copy just for old time's sake. The 2.8 I haven't used too much, and I should really compare these two lenses. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do so. The FA28 2.8. I originally bought this for my autofocus film cameras, but I later used it on DSLRs because it becomes basically a slow normal lens. The FA2870 f4 zoom. This was my main zoom back in the time of film autofocus Pentaxes. This lens has a known problem where some of the elements separate and make it unusable. This happened to my original copy, but last year I found this one cheap on eBay, so I bought it. I haven't used it on digital too much yet. The K30 2.8. This is another lens that has its own video on the channel. Check that out. It's a relatively rare lens that I found in a camera store in San Luis Obispo many years ago. The M35 2.8. I bought this one mainly for completeness, as I had the M28s and a couple of the M50s, and I really like that M series. I haven't used it too much, and I probably should. The FA35-2. I got this brand new back when I was shooting film. I used it a lot on Pentax autofocus cameras, film cameras, and then I used it on DSLRs as a normal lens. I also made a video about this one, so check that one out. The A3570 f4 zoom. I had this zoom for maybe 15 years or so, and I used it mostly on digital, I believe, because I bought it when I was shooting digital APS-C already. I should try it on full frame with the Sony, but I haven't done that yet. The M40 2.8, this is the most recent Pentax lens I bought. I had always wanted to have one copy of this lens, so I got it, and then I compared it to the Hexanon 40 1.8 in another video I posted a couple of months ago. The M50 f2. Who doesn't have at least a couple of these? I don't think I ever bought one explicitly. They always come attached to some camera. I think I got one with a K1000 and another one with an MX. They're nice to experiment with because they're so cheap. The M50 1.7, this was my first prime lens ever back in the early 90s, so it's special to me in that way. This copy I have now is one I bought recently, again for old time's sake, but I used this lens a lot on film back in the day. The FA50 1.7, this one I also have since new, and I used it both on film and digital. It's a nice autofocus portrait lens on digital APS-C cameras. The A50 1.4. This is the only 50 1.4 lens from Pentax I have. It's a nice lens. I used it a lot at night, both on film and DSLRs. The K55 1.8. This one also came with some body, probably another K1000 or something like that, years ago. Another lens I haven't used too much. Another zoom lens, the M75 150 f4. I bought this lens only because I found it super cheap. I believe I paid like $20 for it. My copy is in really good shape, but I have to say I haven't used it too much. The M100 2.8 and M135 3.5. I got this on eBay a long time ago in 99 or 2000. I never use them too much as I prefer to get close and have a more intimate perspective, but they are nice to have for those times you want a bit longer reach. And that's it. I realize now that this isn't such a big collection. I'm not including here any of the K-mount lenses that I have that are not Pentax branded, or any of the Pentax screw mount lenses I also have. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to review any of these lenses more closely, and also check out my real photos at my website juanbuehler.com, and until the next video, cheers and goodbye.